Welcome to Pint Sized. Sit back, relax, and let the sirens of flavour carry you away to a new world of taste. What? Siren Craft Beer, based just outside of Reading. Hi Reading. What you reading? We're inspired by the sirens of Greek mythology, which is pretty badass. They see great beer as many see fine wines. In a great beer, there is a lure, something that draws you in. Is it the aroma, the look, or just the thought about what awaits in that sparkling glass in front of you? Siren Craft Brew want to look at beer in the same way. Yes, it can be the perfect thirst quencher on a hot summer's day, or the ultimate remedy to a bad day at work. But if you look closer, there's more. Flavour and aroma. And look, I guess that's one, too. They want to share their knowledge of the craft and excite people with their curiosity. We've been very kindly sent by Siren a crate of their finest offerings, along with some new collaborations they're doing with some of the best breweries in the world. So without further ado, let's get pulled into the world of Siren's beer, with a trio of perhaps their finest offerings. First up, Hard Rollin', a 7% IPA collaboration with Denmark's Dry and Bitter brewery. They've used both rolled and malted oats in the grist, along with lactose for a nice creamy body. There's a hefty dry hop of Huguenot, Hallertau Blanc and Mandarina for a gorgeous dank, I love dank, and fuchsia. Thanks again to Siren for sending these ones along with this lovely little glass. There's a little S on there for Siren. So yeah, this is their Hard Rollin' 7% IPA collaboration with Dry and Bitter. I've heard some fantastic things about Dry and Bitter. Especially, they're very good at doing dry and bitter things, like Jason Manford's humour. Fuck. Oh fuck yeah. What? Oh fuck. Oh yeah. So there we go. Hazy Golden. I missed having such haze on the show. Hazy Golden, small white head, a little bit of carbonation, looks gorge. Oh, creamy creaminess, citrus, exotic fruits, big pine freshness. What do you expect? It's gonna be an absolute stormer. Oh wow. Oh wow, willikers. Oh, crunchy nut cornflakes. Oh, okay, so firstly that is thick as anything. There's a little bit of carbonation cutting through there, but it does leave you with this big, bitter hop finish. Oh, that is not to be reckoned with by any means. That's a huge beer. Hoppy, rich, piney finish, taking my breath away. But that is something else. There's a big alcohol burn on there, to be honest. It's almost an unpleasant sensation, but you don't give a shit because that flavour is on point. Great start. Next up, Double Iced Latte, Coffee and Cream IPA. God help us all. This 7.2% coffee and cream IPA has been brewed in collaboration with Casita Cerveceria, based in Greenboro Bend, Vermont, where Siren's former head brewer now works. With this beer, they wanted to create something with the creaminess of a latte in combination with the vibrancy of an IPA. We've got some beautiful, rich and strong Kenyan coffee in this one. Really excited to try this one out. Double Iced Latte, Coffee and Cream IPA, brewed in collaboration with Casita Cerveceria. That's not what I thought it would look like. I was expecting coffee and cream. Stunning carbonation on there. A little bit kind of darker than the one before. Kind of a golden brown. Nice finger's worth ahead. Sticking around nicely as well. Good bit of carbonation. Thrusting its way through the glass. Yeah, that's a very pretty looking beer indeed. Oh, what? No. Holy macadamia nuts. There's a massive milky coffee in there and it doesn't look like it. Jesus Christ. Lovely, woody. It's just creamy, a little bit of sweetness on there too. Kind of chocolate caramel. Almost burnt caramel or really milky coffee. Oh god, yeah. This is going to be so interesting. A little bit of a brain fart going on. I've only ever smelt that level of coffee burnness on something that's completely black. And that is not, that is golden brown, tastes like sun right there. Oh, do I want to have any more of that? Do I want to have any more of that? Oh, I don't know if I want to have any more of that. I don't know if I want to have any more of that. There's a sweetness but it's a bitterness as well. There's just massive coffee flavour. They've got that cream in there. You can taste the fact that it's not just a... They haven't just dumped some coffee, and you can actually really taste the fact that it's a latte. I mean, that sounds a really weird thing to say, but there's a milky creaminess to that that's like nothing I've ever had in my entire... Oh, that is unusual. That is true. That is one of the weirdest beers I've ever had. That is so impressive. I don't know how people do this. This is one of those beers where you just think, oh, I can't even draw a horse, let alone make something that looks like that tastes like a latte, that's alcoholic, and just makes me, it's somehow refreshing as well. Oh, there's almost a fruitiness in there. It's bitter espresso, it's creamy milk, it's that kind of fruity, thick sweetness, and yeah, bloody hell, I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad. It is in an absolute world of its own. Wow, is all I can say, wow. Last up, it's not a collaboration, but it's Siren Craft Brew's latest core beer. This is their Yulu Loose Leaf Pale Ale. Yulu is a 3.6% loose leaf pale ale flavoured with Earl Grey tea. The tea brings, apparently, an inherent dry bitterness, along with a burst of bergamot juice that begins to layer the fruit flavours, complemented by an all-star American hop profile of Chinook, Citra, Amarillo and Simcoe. For an extra high note, a bit of lemon zest shines through the balance. Really excited to try this one out after we've just had a coffee. I think it's apt that we have a tea. Let's get this Yulu in a glass, see what it's like. So here we go, a 3.6% loose leaf pale ale. This is Yulu Siren Craft Brew, latest brewed for you. Woohoo! Kind of an amber, that's the lightest beer we've had so far. Half a finger's worth of head, but again, it's sticking around. Not much carbonation going on. Little bit of haze on there. That's a very inviting beer indeed. Lovely little pale colour, really pale. A little bit of tea, kind of a sour, yeah, a little bit of hops, a little bit of tea. It's just kind of a very subtle tea, herbal, sour, burble. Whoa. Okay. What? Okay. There's not an overpowering tea in there. And it does give that kind of drying mouth sensation, a little bit of bitterness. But there is some spiciness to it too that's really quite pleasant. It's really quite interesting as well. And that spice is bringing citrus, herbal notes. Just making it very crisp and clean as well. I'm not a tea drinker, but if tea tasted like that, I'd have it every few weeks. It's all very easy going. At 3 and a bit %, I think that's a sessionable, interesting beer that well deserves to be among Siren's range. So there you have it, 3 interesting and different beers from one of the UK's most interesting and different breweries. Thanks to Siren for sending these ones across, really appreciate it, along with a lovely little glass. Thanks! And if you haven't subscribed already, just click the subscribe button below, head over to facebook.com/pint-sized-thinking, and check us out on Twitter too, /Ollie Hayden. And that's it! We'll see you again next time.